Hey y'all, how's it going? My name is Peanut, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Our first order of business today. I want to make the radar tower, and so I will be manually crafting the things that I need for that. Alright, I have the stuff. Radio tower time. Confirm.
Radar tower unlocked. The tower reveals resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's nice and large. See, how big is that? I don't know why I had to back up. I could just look up. Yeah, that's really nice and tall. Does it have a ladder on it? It does. That's beautiful. Okay, I like that. Large tower with ladder on. I don't have the resources to build one, but I like that I have access to this technology. And I've completed the quartz tree. One thing I do want to do is increase my upload speed, which I need fluctuators for. And fortunately, I have a big ol' launcher that'll launch me to where my fluctuators get made. Okay, I've increased my upload speed. It's faster now, which is nice. I accidentally was not recording when I, actually did it. But I wanted to clean up the couple of crates that are around the map. Because there are a couple of them. There are two over here, and then there's this one that might just be a phantom dismantle crate over here. But I think I'm gonna go look for it. Again. And I do also want to try to get a geothermal on that. Yeah, I need high-speed connectors for the geothermal generator, and I don't have those. I would really like to be getting all of my resources into a central location. So like I talked about last episode, we're gonna not be doing the giant mega factory thing because that is a kind of project that I'm gonna get burned out on very fast. So I figured probably a better idea to just not do that, and then I can still get everything on a train here, but that can be a like a massive storage facility. I can have that be my main storage area. Ooh, that took a lot. And then I'm going to have a lot of satellite factories. And the one that I wanted to at least start and maybe finish today is I want to put one way down here where that, like, giant clump of, there's, like, 8, iron nodes in this area. They're all impure, but because there's 8 of them and I have Mark II miners, it's basically like having 8... it's basically like having 4 pure nodes, with regular Mark I miners on them. So I wanted to use those 8 impure nodes to make my modular frame factory. Yeah, I wanted to use it to make regular modular frames, and then we will probably end up sending those modular frames somewhere else to be made into heavy modular frames. And probably that's what I'll keep this facility for, is that this will become a, the, like, high-level manufacturing area. So, like, I'll have, like, down here, it's like I'll have this make modular frames, and then the modular frames from here will get loaded up and go on a train all the way over here, where they'll meet up with all of the, like, steel production stuff and all of that to become things that combine resources. So all of the single resource items will be crafted at location, and then like where they get extracted from, and then everything on a train will come here, and we'll do mega factory train stuff, but just less. And everything will end up getting stored over here as well in a big old storage room. I know that that's not technically necessary because of the dimensional depot, but I think that they're neat. Ah, yes. This was the thing that I was pretty sure is underground. So, I'm thinking the entrance is probably either over here on this cliff or over here on this cliff. And there's like a little passageway that goes down over there. Yeah, like about there. So let's go over there. It's kind of a way to go in here, but I can't go all the way in. I'm too fat. Oh. Here's a cave entrance. There's probably spiders down here, so... Oh yeah, I see a big one over there. No, I got dead. Unfortunate. I shot that thing a decent amount of times. Okay, I made it back up here. Dang it! Ow! I got dead a second time. That's unfortunate. At least now I should be able to grab my death crate without aggroing the spider, though. Oh! Huh. Did I never know that this was here? Yeah. Repairs needed. That's a lot of hogs. I can get crystal... Pretty sure that it was quartz crystals, yes. I'm surprised I never knew that this was here. So I think... there seems to be a hole in the middle here that I can go down. Yes. This is a Samore node. As far as I know, the only way to get out of here is to go up. Which is annoying. Hello! Oh, I killed myself with the explosion. And now the spider's down in the hole where my death box is gonna be. I'm so embarrassed. This isn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be better at this game than this. Oh. I guess... did I run into the wall so hard that it killed me? That's silly. I didn't think that that would happen. Well, I've got one more try at this with the fuel that's remaining in my depot. I guess I don't have to take all of it out. I could just do, like, half. Okay, now I'm gonna get the packaged rocket fuel. I forget what I used to change... packaged rocket fuel. There we go. Should be able to fairly easily get up out of here now. And then we just run. Ah! Yeah. We just run. That's the goal. The plan and the goal. Oh, the great thing about the rocket fuel is that it takes me way up high. Okay, now we eat bacon. I don't know. I'm actually annoyed enough by this phantom dismantle crate being here that I might consult Google and see if there are any caves in this area that would go under, like, right here. Well, I did a little Googling, and there is actually no cave underneath this location where this dismantle crate is allegedly supposed to be. Which is, like, about right here-ish. So I looked up if there was a way to get rid of dismantle crates. Without, like, specifically picking them up, and apparently the only way to do that is with a third-party program. And so I'm not going to worry about that right now. You might see that icon go away at some point. I'll probably just do it between episodes, and I'm probably going to forget that I did it and then not say anything, so if I... radiation level! But if that goes away... like, between episodes at some point, and I don't say anything, it's because I took it into the by, like, third-party map software that you can use to make it go away. Okay, well, let's just go back home and actually, like, do factory things like I was planning to do today. I do need to do some preparing, because this project that I'm going to do is going to be far away, and I want to have as many resources available for starting it as possible. And I'm gonna need to run power all the way there, because I'm not gonna worry about the trains yet. So I'm gonna need to at least run power all the way there in order to start the factory up. Now, once I get trains going to all the places that I want trains to go to, I'm probably gonna redo my entire power structure. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be running power all the way there with those big power towers. Which will be nice, because then I'll be able to zip line all the way instead of having to walk. Okay, last thing before I make the trek all the way to the southern part of the map to make a modular frame factory. I want more motors. So we're gonna make more motors. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have absolutely everything I think that I might possibly need before I go to the entire other end of the map to build a factory. I hopefully have as much as I'm gonna need. So, we go. And I might just do, like, a series of cannons. Actually, I can't do a series of cannons because I have to run power, so never mind. But I mean, I could, because down here is where I need to go. Here. And there's a pure coal node here. So I could, but there's not water there. That would be the problem. I was thinking I could set up a power system here, too, but there's no coal. There's no water there. I'd have to, like, bring the coal around to here and get water from there. Or I could bring the water down to the coal. But anyway, that's not the point right now. I do want to have the stuff to make a few geothermal generators, so I think I'm going to put down a crafting bench and make some high-speed connectors real quick. Okay, let's put a geothermal here. Boom. Connect that up. You know what, look, it went up a little bit higher. Seems like the wave pattern's just a little different. I wonder if there's any more water things nearby, because this is the crater area. There might be a couple more. It's 3 this way. And they're not super far, it looks like. Can put one of these on this side so that it goes through. And then I can run power lines up here. Okay, I should be able to build more of these. Okay, one here. Oh, is this one too small? No, I'm missing materials. I need more high-speed connectors. And I kind of want to, while I'm here, I'm just doing a bunch of, like, I'm gonna end up spending most of this episode doing, like, little logistical things. I wanted to put, make, pipes, hypertubes here. So I don't have to use ladders if I need to get from down here to up there. Okay. Turn that on, and I should go all the way up. That's the hope. Yeah. Maybe need a little bit longer of a thing, but I did get all the way up. Maybe have it spit me out, like, up here. There we go. And can I put another entrance on this end? Yeah, if I put an entrance on this end and power it, I should be able to go both ways. I can go down. This is gonna be significantly faster because it's down. It just shoots me out the end. Okay. Well, I want that to not happen, so let's do this. And let's go up and down again, make sure I don't get shot out the bottom like it's a freaking cannon. Okay, yeah, I did actually land on solid ground. That's good. Well, the entire point of wanting to go back up there was to make more, high-speed connectors. So I'll go do that. I should need enough to make 2 more? Because I don't know if it was 2 or 3, geysers that were there. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh! I accidentally went into the thing that shoots me into the red forest. Whoops. Okay, I guess there were only 2 here and not 3. That's perfectly fine. That jumped my power up a little bit. We're almost at 4,000 on the capacity now. And it goes up and down at seemingly random intervals. I did just realize that these water, like, geyser things are varying quality, so probably, I mean, definitely pure ones are probably going to produce more power than non-pure ones. But that's fine. I mean, I'll take any little bit of power that I can get. Now, we've got to run power all the way to the southernmost area of the map. Which I'm trying to decide if would be easier from here or from up there. It probably would be easier from up there, but then I'd have to run power through the red forest. And I'm unsure if I want to go through that trouble. So I might just go around. At least for now. Like I said earlier, I will be redoing the entire power system at some point. Likely that point will be after I've got trains set up, because power runs along train tracks, so there will be large areas of power that I won't need power towers for, because I'll have train tracks for that. Okay, well, I ended up cutting across here and kind of going along the shoreline again, but I feel like that's probably a good idea, because, like, there's a lot of stuff along here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of oil out here, so it'll be nice to have power to that. That's relatively easy to access. I'll see y'all when I get the rest of the way down. I've kind of just been doing it like this, where I jump off and go until it says wire is too long, and then place. And then zipline the rest of the way to the tower. And smacking my face into it like that. Boom! There we are. And there's the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron nodes. They're impure, and then there's limestone here and limestone there. I suppose the first thing that I need to do is lay a foundation, which means explosions. Alright. So the point of this factory is to make modular frames. So, and for modular frames, I have caps lock on for some reason. Modular frames, I need reinforced iron plate and iron rods. So, I need rods, screws, and iron plates. I need all of the iron things, because reinforced iron plate is plates and screws. I will build things and then finagle things around. Probably going to end up having a couple different floors of this factory. So I have 8 normal nodes, essentially, because Mark II miners. So 8 that produce 60 per minute. So I need 16 smelters, because I need 2 smelters per node. So 16 smelters. That's going to be fairly simple. A lot easier than, like, 300 smelters. Alright, this should be plenty of space for the factorying that I want to accomplish. Probably because most of them are on this side, I'm gonna have the input be, like, right here. I'm gonna see how many I can get on one belt. Mark IV belt is 480, I believe. I believe I should be able to get all of the output of these onto one belt, which would be really nice. I am gonna have to go through the painstaking process of removing the little, like, little nugget from the top of the... because I can't blow it up, which is unfortunate. So I have to do this manually. Okay, I've got all the miners hooked up to... It's really tempting to go try and ride that thing. It's kind of scary, but I know that you can get on top of it. Okay, anyway, distraction, distraction flying by. Anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted by the giant flying manta ray. I've got all the things connected. They're going up here, so there's gonna be a conveyor belt that goes out the middle, and then there will be, like, 4 pods of 4 smelters. Just because I feel like that's a nice way to do it. Alright, that's them all hooked up to belts. Now I need to choose the recipes. Alright, these things have no power yet. I am going to run power. I'm gonna run it along the foundation for now. Yeah, there goes the coal. Not the coal, the iron. And it should get to the point here, yeah, where it's going, and it's not gonna fill anything up, sadly, because the smelters are not powered. Could get the smelters powered. Let's see how I want to do this. Because I want to try and hide it, because this is gonna be a permanent factory. So the idea would be to have this go under. But I can do the big one. I would want there to be one here and one here. So... And I don't need to connect those to each other, although I could. I just need to connect them to the... Actually, no, not here. More like down here. Because then I can connect it like this. And it's like, you could barely see that. Yeah. So now I connect this to here. And this to here. And then I do a similar thing on this side, except with just a little one. I'm gonna connect this here, and then one here, and one here, and replace the foundations. Okay, that's these 8 running. I need to get the other 8 running. Alright, basically completely hidden power. Like, pretty almost as hidden as I can make it. It's all just in the floors. So everything from these smelters is going to go up onto a logistics floor, which is hopefully going to be a thin floor between this one and the next one above it. Probably, like, literally, probably a 2-meter foundation right here that'll go over the tops of all of these, and there's going to be smoke in it, but that'll be fine. Alright, I finished the second layer with the constructors and powered them all. There are several different pods. This one is iron rods. This one is screws from the cast screws alternate recipe. And this one is iron plates. Now, for the cast screws, I am going to need to, probably the one at the end, use a summer sloop to, or a power shard. Which, do I have those in here? I guess they're not in there. I have some slugs on in my depot though, so I can make them. But I do need a little tiny bit more output, like 0.3 or something more output out of one of these in order to get the exact amount that I need. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have one more logistics floor above this one, and then have the assemblers that are going to make the modular frame. Actually, I think I'm probably not gonna do that because I need 15 assemblers to make modular frames, which is more than will fit right there. Unless I want to expand this part and have it do like an overlook thing, but I still don't think I'll be able to fit 15 assemblers. We can try though. I'll figure something out. Worst comes to worst, I can chop off this part and make it like roof over there for decoration purposes, and then go up one more layer to do the assemblers. Oh, I only need 6 assemblers for the reinforced iron plates. Sorry, I need 15 for the modular frames. So I'll do the 6 reinforced iron plate assemblers here, and then the modular frames will be above. Hello, sir or madam. That thing keeps passing over it. I hear the sound effect, and it, like, I have to look up because I'm like, oh, what is that? But I did want to record me releasing the iron ingots. Here they come. Going into their various things. I do also think, not right now, maybe next episode, that perhaps this location, or at least up there, would be a good spot for a Caterium factory, like out here over the void, maybe. Because there's a Caterium node here, there's a Caterium node, like, up here somewhere, and then there's another Caterium node there. So there's 3 of them. And I think that they're all pure. Let me go find the third one real quick. And there's the one down there. So I guess it's just 2. But from what I understand, those are both pure. Yeah. They're both pure, so I'll have 2 pure Caterium nodes going into a Caterium factory, which would be very nice. Pretty much just gonna be making quick wire and shipping it to the area where I will be manufacturing things. But I want that to be, like, the next thing that I get up and running. I might do that, and then I've got to do my iron stuff first before I do anything else, because the iron is very important for constructing things, building factories. So the game plan would be, over the next couple episodes, to finish a bunch of iron item producing satellite factories. So this one, and I forgot these 2 iron nodes up here. I did not add them into the system. I suppose I can do that, but I don't know if I particularly need to quite yet. Anyway, as I was saying, game plan is to finish factories that are constructing iron resources, and probably I will end up... What? How are you here? Distraction number 2 during this train of thought is, how is this whale tick up here? Where did he come from? How did he get up here? Did he just spawn up here? Did they spawn randomly? Well, okay. Back to the game plan for the 3rd time. Hopefully 3rd time's the charm, while I bounce on this whale tick. So, I wanted this factory for modular frames because my modular frame, thing over near my base is, like, ridiculously slow. It only produces, I think it does, like, 2 modular frames per minute, which is not going to be enough for my modular frame needs. But what I want to do is I want to get one of these satellite factories producing one of each of the, like, basic iron resources, and that can just be, like, 1 node worth of, like, I'll have, like, 1 node producing all rods, and 1 node producing all plates, and 1 node producing all screws, and maybe even not screws. Maybe I'll, like, half a node producing screws or something, because screws... The only thing that you really need screws to build is, like, the awesome shop, and if I really need screws, I can, like, grab them off of a conveyor belt, usually, probably. But I want to get the basic resources, and then things like iron, modular frames and reinforced iron plates that do, that bring together all of the different iron resources, like things that are only iron. and they will be in these little satellite factories. And then those things will end up getting shipped off to various, back to the, what will be like the mega manufacturing plant, and storage facility over by where I have like my hub and everything. Because that, area near my hub where I have my currently running iron factory, I want to turn that into a dedicated, like, rotor, state... Whoa, I just clipped through the whale tick. Okay. I want to turn that area into a dedicated stator, rotor, and motor factory, because it's got that copper, like, really close by, and it's a lot. And I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna end up needing a lot of motors, just as the game progresses, and they'll be, made into bigger things. And I'll probably end up making another, modular frame factory at some point, because I know that those are used in a lot of stuff, like, for crafting other materials and for building, like, a lot of late game items and stuff. Yes, hello. Yeah, he didn't want me bouncing on him anymore. But yeah, I wanted to finish that part, but I can probably start making train lines back to my mega factory before I have all of my iron stuff done. Because my steel factory is cranking. It's like, my current steel factory is alright. I am gonna replace it eventually with a steel factory that uses petroleum coke. But that's going to be a further down the line thing. So the rest of this episode is going to be finishing this factory. Shouldn't take too long. And then next episode, I will probably do, like, finding little areas that I can have farms for the various, farms. When I say farms, my brain is like Minecraft redstone farm. No. Where I can have factories for the individual, like, iron things. I might even find, like, one area of iron nodes where I can have a factory that will just produce all three of the, like, the screws, plates, and rods. So I don't have to worry about making individual satellite factories for each of those three items. Because those are, like, easy peasy to get. And then I might find, like a pocket of copper nodes that I can just use to make, like, all of the copper things, like wire, cable, and copper sheets. And then that will just give me just those items. Stuff like that. But I'll be working on iron stuff for the next couple episodes, probably. This episode, and maybe next episode, and the one after. And then maybe we'll do a little node finding expedition. I want to start doing little more regular exploration-y episodes, because those are very fun. I enjoy those a lot. Can I get up there? No, I can't. I can't. Oh, I got close. I'm gonna die. Nope. I just got really close. They're really low. I've got like 1 HP. I eat the berries. Well, I did realize that I made a little bit of a mistake over here with the, I did not hook up these two nodes, but I can do that real quick. Kinda... little interesting because I'm probably going to use elevators. Power those. Get them cranking. I'll probably just sit and read for a little bit while these fill before I start working on the next thing, which would be the reinforced iron plates. So I can go ahead and set up those assemblers, though. I do need this guy to get off of my balcony. I'm sorry, dude. Alright, I've finished this part. I ended up having to go up a little bit and make this wall here because assemblers are a lot taller than constructors. But I feel like it'll make for an interesting looking structure. Possibly. Or it's just gonna end up looking like a box at the top anyway because of the, I'm gonna have to put another floor of assemblers for the thing, but I'm probably just gonna cap this off, like, right at the top, so it'll just be, like, a 4-meter foundation, and then the 2-meter on top, so it'll cut off half of these. Because the logistics floors are gonna be hidden. They're not gonna be very visible, and I'm not planning for them to be something that's, like, easy to visit without breaking part of the building. So I'm going to release the iron plates into the system here. Like this. Go, iron plates, go! There they go. Filing into the assemblers which are not yet powered. Okay, the screws are now making their way into the assemblers, which is a beautiful thing. So now these should be making reinforced iron plates. And the ones up here are probably going to be doing it first. This is sort of a weird, the way that I did this, because it's kind of like in reverse manifold, or like an invert, but I don't know how I would... Basically, the plate manifold is gonna fill this way first, and the screw manifold is gonna fill that way first. So it's gonna be interesting to see... It might actually be better that way, because it'll mean that, like, it'll sort of cross-fill, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the reinforced iron plates that way, so that they can sort of meet up with the rods and go up there together, up to the thing, and then I'm gonna do some weird finagling to get those assemblers to work. Okay, I need 15 assemblers. So I think I'm probably just gonna put them all in a big old line, sort of like that. No! I'm almost high enough up! Oh, I'm falling down again. So sad. I almost got close enough. Maybe next time it comes by. Okay. My method for this is splitter, and hope that it's not too steep. Yeah, it's too steep. Dang it, I need them to be farther apart. Okay, now hopefully it will work. So bottom one goes one way. Why is it not? Oh, 'cause these are mergers. Okay. Well, you really should be able to put these, like, on top of it and change which one it is. Okay, now it should work. Bottom one go there, top one go there. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, now I've just got to run all the conveyor belts, and I might have to scoot that last one back. Okay, I really want to try this again. No! Press E to pet! I got to pet it, and I got a Steam achievement for that. I couldn't quite get high enough to get on top of it, though. Alright, I should be able to release the resources. Release the resources. Flow into your various chambers. Various things. Make modular frames. I need to copy and paste this onto all of them. That was definitely close enough for me to get to that time. I'm gonna try it again on the last time around. I think that I should be able to get on it. Alright. Got what I was thinking for the power here. Look at that. It's coming up the top of the thing, and I can power. Look at that. Beautiful. And then I can't power anymore. So I've got to turn it into a Mark II pole. But I can do the rest of them just this. So what I'm doing here is I'm locking the hologram and nudging it into place. Like that. I'm not gonna be able to get on it this time. I'm not gonna have enough time. Because I need to power these, and then I need to at least do something in the way of storage for these modular frames. Okay. Assembler's all powered. Now, I mean, I'm just gonna set up like a rudimentary storage thing here. I actually have 2 industrial storage containers here because I want to store a decent amount of these, and it's just gonna go like that in the back, basically. And this will go into that one. Now, time to run the conveyors. Look at all those modular frames. They're all coming out of everywhere, trying to get to the storage. A ladder that I should be able to use to get on top of this manta ray thing when it comes by again. And I believe this thing goes like all the way around the map, unless there's multiple of them. But as far as I know, there's just the one. I could be wrong about that, but I want to ride it. I just want to ride it. And if there is only one, then that means that this one will actually go drop me off near our base, which would be really nice. But I'm afraid that this thing might only be going around this biome and not be the one that goes, and not be one that goes all the way around the map. If that's the case, then we'll just ride it temporarily and then we'll zipline back to the base. Definitely making its way over here. It should be high enough to get on top of it. Hello. Yes. I can pet. Alright, where are we gonna go, friend? This is so cool. Oh! I don't want to fall off. No! Wait! I can't go fast enough! Curse this game and not having motion can, like, I don't remember what that concept of relative motion. There we go. Curse this game and its lack of relative motion. Yeah, it's over there now. It doesn't look like this one isn't gone nearly long enough to be the one that goes over by my base. So we're going to zip line back to base, and we'll figure out this the train thing later. Or I could do this. This is a viable option. This is a thing that I can do. And I might as well, so I will always have access to these modular frames. Let's go back to base. It might take a little bit. I might just bring my train around the coastline. Like, have a main bus line for trains going around the coastline. And then, like, the ones that need to go stop off can go stop off in various places. I don't know, thinking out loud. As we zip line back home. Alright, we're back at where the iron comes out for my steel factory. Pretty much back home. So while I make my way all the way home, it is time for me to say, have a flip-fantastic day. And bye-bye.